Welcome back to the Ark Survival Guide. We are back with another huge Ark news update because the community crunch just dropped and announced the second of the 3 new creatures that will be coming to Ark with the new Lost Island map. I will tell you everything we know so far about the new creature, the Dinopithecus, which is this crazy giant monkey. We also got our first real screenshot of the Amargasaurus in-game, and I have a theory that I might just know what the 3rd new creature will be. So we're going to talk about that too. I've also got some exciting news about this channel too, and I'd love to hear your opinion about it. Please like and share this video, comment and subscribe to this channel, and ring that bell for all notifications so you don't miss our next video. And let's get started! So first of all, let's dive into all the new info about the new Ark creatures. If you missed my earlier videos, the Ark Devs announced there will be 3 new creatures coming to Ark, along with a new Lost Island map. The first one is the Amargasaurus, which is basically an aggressive Bronto that shoots fire and ice. Check the link in the description for my news update that covered everything we know so far about it. This brand new screenshot shows what the Amargasaurus will look like in-game, and it took me a minute to realize why it looked so familiar. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you see it. Anyway, we can see 2 other Amargasaurus in the background too, so it looks like they might travel in groups, making them probably the most dangerous wild creatures in Ark. Imagine a pack of Spinos that shoots fire and ice at you. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. We can also see they will live in the jungles in Lost Island, and those jungles will look really cool with some epic new trees and vegetation. I can already tell I'm really going to like this new map. The Ark Devs did something pretty awesome for the second new creature coming to Ark, and they let the Ark players come up with ideas for what we wanted to see, and they picked the top 10 suggestions from the community, let us vote on them, and after 15,000 votes, it was an extremely close competition with less than a 1% difference between the Carcharodontosaurus and the Dinopithecus, but the Dinopithecus won in the end, and here is the official, finalized information about it. Wild. I believe Dinopithecus has been changed by Ark life. The species is definitely larger than any I remember from the fossil record, and these oversized baboons show a more pack-oriented behavior than I would have expected in their kind, while troops will organize around an alpha and fall apart if the alpha is slain. Though they seem to prefer a diet of fruit supplemented with the occasional bit of meat, Dinopitheci are opportunistic and will eat just about anything. They're also excellent climbers. I've seen them scramble up sheer cliffs and leap between trees to scavenge food for their troop. Dinopitheci will bear sharp teeth and toss well-aimed handfuls of their own excrement when provoked. Their feces is what really sets them apart. They've managed to weaponize a parasite in it that disables tech. I feel like the parasite deserves its own dossier. Domesticated. If you can manage to tame enough Dinopitheci, you soon find yourself with a small troop at your disposal. Your mini troop will organize around the strongest of your tames, their new alpha that can then direct them at a target with a shrieked battle cry. No need to saddle your tame Dinopithecus to ride it. It will make one for you using its tail. Just hold on tight and it will take you straight up walls and across zip lines. In battle, your Dinopithecus will fling fecal projectiles, grenades, or a combination that I like to call EBM for explosive bowel movement. So what does this all mean for us? It looks like these guys will hunt in large packs that will kick your butt until you kill the alpha. They are also omnivores, so they'll be really easy to feed as you breed tons of them. And it sounds like having more monkeys will boost their power by quite a lot, kind of like most other pack animals. And just like raptors or Deinonychus, your most powerful monkey will become the alpha, probably give it a stat boost, give your other monkeys a stat boost, and you should be able to actually use it to coordinate your attacks to focus on a certain target. And Dinopithecus will be able to run straight up walls and jump really well, so they're going to make it really easy to get around, and I'm sure they're really fast ground mounts too. But they also won't require a saddle, so you should be able to tame one right at the beginning of your adventure and use it to climb just about anywhere right away. And having the high ground gives you such a huge advantage in Ark. And since they can cross zip lines, I bet there are going to be vines that'll act as zip lines all over the jungle on the new map. And just like their shoulder-mounted relatives, the Dinopithecus will be able to throw poop, grenades, or poop grenades, which will probably make a massive explosion, getting poop everywhere. So I'm sure the poop will slow down enemy movement, but it's also going to disable tech. And that is going to make it a totally overpowered raiding creature. Like, if you look at this image closely, it looks to me like this has totally paralyzed a guy in tech armor, so it might even stun or immobilize you if you're wearing a tech suit. The Amargasaurus also has abilities that weaken higher tier armor, so it looks like the new creatures in the Lost Island are pushing players to kind of balance out their playstyle, and they kind of encourage you to use more primitive gear instead of just relying solely on tech. So what about the third new creature coming to Lost Island? The Ark Devs have not said anything official about it yet, but I already have a theory, and you might agree with me if you hear me out. Now, in this community crunch, the Ark Devs also said, with one unannounced creature coming to Lost Island, what do you think it could be? That kind of makes me think we might have a way to guess the next creature already, and I'm going to go ahead and make my guess that it will be the second runner-up in the community votes, the Carcharodontosaurus, and here's why. The voting for these creatures was open and continued right up until July 30th, and less than a day later, they not only announced the winner, but also released its official screenshot and all of the info about the creature. Now, these things would take several days and more likely maybe weeks to create, so they had to be in the works before the winner was actually announced. And since the race was so close, I am willing to bet they've been designing and creating the assets for both the Dinopithecus and the Carcharodontosaurus at the same time, and they just released the winner right away once they had decided the winner. We also have not seen a large carnivore for a very long time, so I think we're due for one. And it would also be a very wild-card way to resolve what's becoming a lot of community drama to give both creatures, since almost exactly half the community wants each one. That's all speculation, but let me know in the comments what you think and if you think that theory makes sense. Also, just to give you a quick heads up, Ark is on sale again on Steam and PlayStation, so check out those sales if you have any friends that want to join you on Ark for like 10 bucks, or if you want to get all the expansions at once for a really good price. Now, for some exciting news about this channel, I just finished setting up my brand new Elgato Wave 3 microphone, and I am loving it already. I'm still fine-tuning my audio setup, so please bear with me as I'm getting that all straightened away, but let me know in the comments if you have any feedback on how the audio sounds. You are all listening on different devices, but I would love to hear if you think the volume needs to be louder or quieter compared to other videos that you watch. Your feedback is extremely helpful for me. And also, now that I have a new mic that works well with my PS5, I should have the first episode of my Let's Play Ark Genesis 2 in 4K series coming out really soon too. And let me know in the comments if you would prefer more Genesis 2 guides or more Genesis 2 Let's Plays, and I'll probably make a bunch of both types of videos, but I want to really focus on what you want the most too, so let me know in the comments what you prefer, and keep an eye out because we should have a lot more videos coming out much more often now that I've got everything squared away with my audio setup. Also, just a heads up, I will keep making Ark news update videos as soon as we have really big announcements on Ark, but I probably won't make as many smaller updates as I did on Genesis 2 because they were just announcing so much crazy groundbreaking news all the time during that time. But if you want to keep up with every Ark news update that comes out, I'd highly recommend checking out Rascal Ark's channel. He does tons of awesome Ark news update videos way more often than I do, and he is almost always the first to tell us about any new developments from Wildcard, its developers, and the Ark community as a whole. So check him out, say hi for me, I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video, and I highly recommend checking it out. So that's about it for this news update, but we'll have more news updates coming out as soon as we get more info on the third new creature for Lost Island, or any other new really big updates that are coming to Ark. And until next time, I hope you all stay safe, have fun, and we'll see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and share it around, that helps us out a lot. And drop a comment, we love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and ring that bell to enable all notifications, because we have lots more videos like this coming out really soon, and you won't want to miss any of them. We already have tons of other videos for you to watch right now, so check these out. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video.